Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. So, I thought to come on and touch base with YouTube, after a couple of things that I've seen. First and foremost, Pingu not accepted my fight this Saturday. Instead, he wants to pay Bash 3k. So, I think he's paying him 2 or 3k. I've just seen on Bash's story that Brett May is paying Bash to turn up this Saturday. Yet he's a businessman, so he's actually paying Bash for him to turn up Saturday, so he can fill Bash in. He can fight Bash this Saturday and fill him in on YouTube for $3,000. That's what he's doing. Now, I would have turned up for free. He could have got videos. He could have set a pay-per-view link up. He could have made money. This man calls himself a businessman, but yet is paying people who he knows he can beat up. He's paying Bash money for Bash to go down there and fight him. Like, this confirms for me that what type of guy that we're dealing with here on YouTube. What type of fighter. The caliber of balls and the caliber of this man's personality and what he wants to achieve in the fight world. Is shithousery, pure and utter shithousery. Like, the fact that he's having to pay Bash is basically paying a lesser opponent to come and get filled in. That's what he's doing. He wouldn't have had to pay me. I'd have come down and I would have fought Brett with for free. He could have kept all the links, all the videos. He could have done everything. He would have made money. This is a man who thinks he's going to knock me out. This is a man who's constantly made videos on YouTube saying that he's been training week in, week out, up at 4 o'clock every morning, running miles every day, steady 3Ks, doing big runs, training 2, 3, 4 hours a day. While I'm boxing once a week, I'm boxing 1 day a week, and I'm lifting weights for the rest. If there's ever a time to beat me, it's now. And this man has point blank refused to fight me. I seen JDP making videos the other day saying something about he needs a full training camp to fight Venice. Venice is the end goal. For some reason I'm put right at the end of the list. He wants to fight people who are half the size of him, which he wants to fight Bash this week, then Jimmy Justice the next. I've even seen across other social media platforms where Brett is fighting Luke Dyson. He wants to fight Luke Dyson. Now, Luke will beat him. I think Jimmy Justice will beat him as well. I think Luke can beat him. I think Jimmy Justice can beat him. But these guys are still half the size of him. Brett is walking around at 125 kilos, 6'2", 6'3", built like a fucking blob of jelly. But he thinks that calling fighting these guys who are half the size of him is going to give him a good reputation. Is going to give him notoriety in this fight world where I know, and the majority of yous know, that he's a shithouse. Like, he's nothing but a petrified shithouse. Like, I don't know what else to say. He could have. I even messaged him in private, which I said I wasn't going to share the messages, which I won't. I even messaged him in private and says, look, I can come through this Saturday. You can keep all the pay-per-view links. I can put 16 ounces on. I can put an head guard on. You can put fucking MMA gloves on. You can put 10 ounces on, 8 ounces on. Head guard or no head guard. You can come. I'll come through this Saturday. You can set a pay-per-view link up. You can keep everything. I messaged this stupid Bruce Lee page he's got on Facebook, and I clearly made out to him that, look, I will come through this Saturday. With my coach won't record, none of us will record, you can record, you can keep all the footage, you can set a pay-per-view link up now, you can keep it all. Brett, just let me come through this Saturday. You cannot be fighting Bash, it's not going to look good for you. And he just sent me a voice message, just absolutely waffling shit, the same thing as he does on YouTube, and I just thought, honestly, it's like arguing with an absolute fucking retard. It really is. Like, it's impossible to get anything over the line with this man, because what he wants to do is he wants to fight me, say, fucking next fucking Jalemba, and he wants to build a back and forth and keep going on YouTube and keep going and going and going and look like the bad man, like he's going to fight me, where he's not. Now he'll turn up this Saturday and fight Bash. We all know he will. He'll turn up and fight Jimmy Justice. We all know he will, because these two men are half the size of him. Now I really don't think he would have turned up and fought Danny. I don't think he'll turn up and fight me, and I don't think he'll turn up to fight Decker. I really don't. Decker is many things, but Decker will absolutely annihilate that big soft bag of blancmange all over the shop. Brett is a very soft individual, and I think he's a coward. I really do. I really do. I've woke up this morning, had some breakfast, had some coffee, started flicking through YouTube, flicking through social media, and I'm seeing that this guy is pathetic. Like, I've got nothing else to say. Like he needs to stop mentioning my name, because he's not going to get a fight over the line with me. Like, unless he comes out today, tomorrow, or Saturday, or Sunday, it's on. We can still have it. I will travel anywhere he wants me to travel to. I'll come through with my coach, and he can record, and he can go live. He can sell a paper. He can do whatever he wants. He's gonna air Bash this weekend. JDP saying he's gonna take it easy, but we all know what Brett's like. He's got too much ego. He's too much of a crank to take it easy on Bash. He's gonna try and air Bash badly, and that's what's gonna happen. I spoke to Bash. I spoke to Bash in private. Bash is a really top lad, and Bash is saying, look, he is a bully. He shouldn't be fucking. Bash has made it clear, like, he shouldn't be calling me out. He shouldn't be asking to fight me, but he is, and I'm gonna turn up. Fucking shit, if you ask me. But yeah, God bless, guys.